of loneliness, and these can serve to shut you down and close you off from others. However, the good news is that the downward spiral of negative thoughts also works in reverse. Changing the way you think can lead to a change in feelings and behaviors, which then generate an upward spiral out of loneliness. Your situation can change for the better. Chapter 2 encourages you to think first about what you need and want in the way of connections and friendships. Chapter 3 then explains how you can step away from negative ways of thinking and commit yourself to more helpful ways of thinking about your situation, so that you're in a better position to take positive action. A study in 2016 by the Red Cross, in partnership with the Co-op, discovered that 7% of those who are regularly lonely don't know where to turn for support, with many feeling that there is a stigma attached to admitting feelings of loneliness, which makes it hard for them to seek help. But there is support out there. There are people who are open to meeting others and making friends. You've just got to find them. Chapter 4 explains where to find them. It will take some time and effort on your part. You'll need to be willing to meet others, to be yourself, and give something of yourself. You might be anxious about taking the first steps towards reaching out and joining in with others, but in this chapter, as in the rest of this book, I encourage you to focus on the positive, to remind yourself what it is that you want, to connect with and get to know other people, people that you like and who like you. Focusing on the positive can give you the motivation and courage you need to take the necessary first step. So far, so good. But once you've connected with other people, how do you turn those new connections into friendships? Again, it takes time and effort. You can't just wait for others to invite you to do things. You have to be willing to be the one to suggest doing something together. Chapter 5 has lots of ideas and advice. There are also ideas for how to maintain connections if you can't get together physically with other people. By gathering up a bit of courage and taking those first few steps, new people and acquaintances can become friends. What if you don't have the confidence to chat easily to new people? You don't have to impress. You just have to be nice. Smile, ask questions, listen, take a genuine interest in the other person, and say something about yourself. Chapter 6 has lots of advice and encouragement for you. As you will have realized by now, to meet people, to get to know someone better and become friends, you have to reach out. But you also have to be prepared to risk rejection. If someone doesn't seem that keen on becoming friends with you, that's okay. They've got stuff going on and you don't know what it is. It's not you. What to do, though, if, in a particular situation or a variety of situations, it doesn't matter what you say or do, you just don't feel like you fit in. It's important to know that fitting in and feeling that you don't belong doesn't just come from being accepted by others. It starts with accepting and being yourself. It's easy to be too concerned with what others think of you, with the result that you try to be someone you're not. Rather than act like you're someone else, you need to do quite the opposite. You need to act yourself. Chapter 7 explains how to do this. Chapter 8 moves on to looking at how you might get closer to others, to have warm, supportive friendships. It explains that you'll need to be prepared to open up yourself and be open to others. You don't have to reveal your deepest hopes, thoughts, and fears, but you do need to share something that's a bit more personal than your thoughts on the weather and the price of fish. You'll also need to ask people about themselves, be interested in what they feel and think about things. However, you'll need to be careful not to misunderstand or misinterpret the attention of others and make yourself vulnerable to others whose motives are not genuine and sincere, people who aren't good for you. Chapter 8 also explains